Well, where should I start with my story, my content? If I Let me start with Sadie. Sadie's been, it's a lot like a loner mother and their loner child. A lot of the kindness and the love is sent subliminally, and even though they don't say it or even look like they mean it, you sense it. And for many years, that's what I've gotten from this dog. Because she's very skittish, but she shows her love. But here lately, at her being 7 years old, and she never was jealous of other dogs, even as far as a year back ago when I got Max. She wasn't jealous of Max. She's starting to get jealous of Max, and when I give her attention, it's starting to absorb in real time. It's starting to absorb into her, and she starts giving it back to me. Watch me move. I gotta move my foot, buddy. It kind of reminds me of myself when I was young. Everything came like 5 years late. But that's Sadie's starting to blossom. She's always been a sweet pie, but it's even like icing on the cake for her to. Directly show her appreciation. She's a sweet, sweet dog. And then there's the story of Taylor, who just got 2 hamburgers made. She's getting to be one spoiled dog. I just got her anti-inflammatory in her yesterday. I had a neat little trick I was going to try. It didn't work. I was going to let her eat a little bit and then give her pill on the second dose, and then she didn't want to eat. But the odd thing is, she gets around pretty good because she's gone like 2 days now without pills. One was yesterday, and one was the 2 days after I gave her 2 pills a day of the anti-inflammatory and the antibiotic. Every time I start to make a post, the dog will drink water. But I've seen her on just anti-inflammatories, and I think she does better as far as mobility and what I can see, what she exudes of happiness. She does better off pills. I don't know if she would get better off pills, but I don't know if she needs that antibiotic, but I know she needs an anti-inflammatory because the blood work that I asked for the copy of, just to keep everything on the up and up, all it showed was inflammation. And they said there was something bacterial in there that caused the inflammation. Most of the foods that you eat will cause inflammation. Look at the scrapper. He's getting every last little crumb. Unfortunately, he's getting a lot of dirt that way too. I wish he wouldn't do that, but there's no stopping him. Taylor with all her troubles, she finds a way to get to the park every day, down all them steps and back up them. Sometimes, once in a while, I'll ride her up to powerlift, but most of the time she just wants to go on her own. And that's really good because you don't want to take away a dog's, just like you remembering phone numbers. You let your phone remember the phone numbers, and then your battery goes dead, or you lose your phone, and you don't know who to call because you let the phone remember your phone numbers. Sometimes it's best to just do the work yourself. Do the task yourself. Go up the steps. I go up the steps a lot of times, not using the power lift. But it's my great pleasure. Here's the icing of the story. Dogs are like this. You may not see it, and you might just feel it. I don't know. But dogs will give you $1 million worth of love. And when they get old, or if they should get ill somewhere in between their lifespan, You have to give back a couple $100 at a time, just here and there. And you'll never, I mean, being Taylor's little servant, it's the greatest job in the world. I wish I didn't have to be there, but I wish you could be 100%, but it's the greatest job. I feel like I'm giving back to the source that gave so much. And those are my stories today. We're going to leave this one here.